faith is the reason for reason. Some people see faith and reason as divergent, as contradictory. They say that religious people act based on faith, whereas scientific people act based on reason. And they say reason is superior to faith. And to support this, they talk about all the enormous scientific progress that has been done, the technological wizardry that is there all around us, as a testimony to the power of reason. Now, yes, reason is is one of the founding pillars of the scientific method. But at the same time, if we take the rationalist worldview to its conclusion, so according to reason, people say that actually we will not believe anything that is invisible. We will not believe anything. Most of these rationalists are also materialists. They say that we will not believe anything material. Science, the way they conceive it is, looks for material explanations for material phenomena, and they reject the non-material. Now, such a rationalist worldview, such a reason-centered worldview, it can explain many things, but it cannot explain why reason can explain those things. That means reason can provide explanations, but reason cannot provide explanation for explainability. No, if the whole world is simply a product of unguided matter acting according to simply simply blind chance, then why should the world out there function in a rational way at all? There is no reason for reason but that can be understood simply by reason. That means there is the assumption that reason will help us to come up with reasonable explanations. But why is this true? Why should the world be amenable to rational explanation? That is the explanation for that eludes reason. And not only that, when scientists say come across some phenomena which they are not able to explain through reason, then they don't give up reason. They have faith that in future they will be able to explain it. For example, at the turn of the 20th century, when scientists were not able to explain the black body radiation, they did not give up physics. They came up with different ideas. So that's how from Newtonian physics, quantum physics and relativity physics evolved. So the idea that even when something eludes explanation by reason, an explanation will be found in future. This is an act of faith. So even that reason will explain things is an act of faith. So the very explainability by reason, that actually the most reasonable explanation for that is that the world reflects the rationality of the Supreme Being. Why do we have an intelligence that functions according to reason? Why does nature have an order that functions according to reason? Because both our intelligence and the world's and nature's order, both reflect the supreme reason, supreme rationality of the ultimate designing intelligence. And when seen in this way, then both the capacity of reason to explain and the faith that reason will explain both point to the most reasonable conclusion of a supreme being. And the existence of supreme being, the benevolence of the supreme being, and seeking proximity to the supreme being is what faith and religion is all about. So the Bhagavad Gita rejects this contradiction between this idea that faith and reason are contradictory when it says in 4.39, Shraddhava labhate jnanam tatparah sanyate indriya jnanam labdhva param shantim achirena adhigacchati. So it says Shraddhava labhate jnanam. Shraddhava, by faith, labhate jnanam, what gains? Knowledge. So scientific knowledge is not got simply by observation or simply by reason. It is got by faith. It is got by faith that the world is amenable to reasonable explanation. And same faith if we direct in the matter of spirit. Just as in science has progressed by directing faith in the matter of matter, When we direct that faith in the matter of spirit, then scripture, Bhagavad Gita and other time honored books of spiritual wisdom, they guide us towards spiritual knowledge. And then with this, just as scientific knowledge has led to tremendous transformation in today's world, in the outer world, spiritual knowledge can lead to a phenomenal transformation in our inner world, by which we can experience satisfaction, happiness, ultimately ecstasy. So this, by understanding that faith is the reason for reason, we can find the most reasonable way to our highest aspiration. We all want happiness. We all know that happiness comes through love, to love and be loved. That is what we all long for. And faith and reason can be combined together to direct our consciousness and heart towards the supreme all attractive being, the all benevolent being, who loves us and who is the supreme object of our love. And in this way, faith and reason can direct us towards both the head's and heart's supreme fulfillment. Thank you. Hare Krishna.